Hello everyone, in today's lesson we are going to explore the Profile Toolbar in CATIA V5. I will explain each command and I will also draw the corresponding geometry so you can see how it works in real time. First we will select any plane. For that I will select just this XY plane and then I will go to this position sketch. Here you can see this orientation is not correct. First I will correct it. So I will just swap it and then reverse the V. This is the correct orientation and click OK. As we enter in the sketcher, we can see here on the left side of the screen, Profile Toolbar. I will explain this Profile Toolbar in detail so that you can implement all these commands for part design. Let's begin. As I click on the Profile command, you can see the CATIA automatically adds horizontal and vertical relations. Using this profile command, I can create connected line and arc segments continuously. This is useful when we want to draw an outline without switching between tools. I will show you how to use this command. Now I want to draw the tangent arc, so I will just select this tangent arc and then I can draw the tangent arc. Now I will escape this command. See, using this single command, that is a profile command, we can draw this kind of geometry. Now I will explain the rectangular commands one by one. First, we will select this as we don't need it now and delete it. If I click on the drop down arrow, I can see multiple commands: rectangle, oriented rectangle, parallelogram, elongated hole, cylindrical elongated hole, keyhole profile, hexagon, centered rectangle, and centered parallelogram. Now I will draw rectangle. I will just click on the origin point. I can just drag the mouse. So here the rectangular geometry has been drawn. Now we will see oriented rectangle. First we will define any point, we will define the direction and then we can draw the oriented rectangle as per our requirement. Let's see now parallelogram. This is very special command in CATIA that we can use. CATIA has already given some shapes that we can draw as per our requirement in the part design. So here is a elongated hole command. If I click on it, I can draw a one line and I can draw this elongated hole. This kind of commands we generally require in many design components. Then we will see cylindrical elongated hole. For that, we just need to draw one arc and then it will automatically create a cylindrical elongated hole. And according to the specifications, we can define these dimensions. In this lesson, I will just demonstrate how to draw these commands, and in the next lesson I will explain how we can give constraint or dimensions. Now I will go to the keyhole profile command. If I want to draw any kind of lock and then I want this kind of feature in that, then I can use this keyhole profile command. Sorry. Then we will see hexagon. Just we need to define one point and drag the mouse and we can directly draw this hexagon. Then we will see centered rectangle. We just need to define the point and then we just need to drag the mouse in any direction. So it will create the rectangle in both the direction equally. Similarly, we can also draw this centered parallelogram. Here I have explained all the rectangular commands. So first I will zoom out and then I will just select it and delete. Now we are going to see circular commands. In this we will see circle, 3-point arc, circle using coordinates, tritangent circle, 3-point arc, 3-point arcs starting with limits, and then just arc. First I will draw a circle. We just need to define a point and then we just need to define radius. So here as of now I have not given any dimensions, so simply I just draw this circle. Similarly I will draw other circles too. Here this is a 3-point circle. We need to define 3 points for drawing 3-point circle. First point, second point, and then third point. Circle using coordinates. Now there are two types of coordinates. If I click on the circle using coordinates command, then this circle definition dialog box appears. Here you can see Cartesian coordinate system and polar coordinate system. First we will see Cartesian coordinate system. For that I just need to define these horizontal and vertical values. So I will just define values like this and I will change the radius to, so it will automatically draw the circle in the given dimensions and click OK. See the dimension according to the given horizontal dimensions and the radius, the circle has been created. Similarly, we can draw using the polar coordinates. But here we just need to define the radius and we just need to define the angle and the radius. So I will just change this radius to 200. I will keep the angle 45 degree and the radius same. So it will create circle. See, circle has been created in the 45 degree angle with the radius of 20 mm. Now we will see this tritangent circle. For that we will need to draw 3 lines. So I will just simply draw 3 lines. If you want to escape any command or exit from that command, then you can just click on the command itself or you can press the escape button from the keyboard. See, this is how I have created the tritangent circle using this all 3 lines. Now we will see 3-point arc. It is just as similar to the 3-point circle. Here we just need to define 3-point. Similarly, then we will see 3-point arc starting with limits. This provides more control over the limit of the arc. After that, we will see this is the normal arc. We can just define any point and then we can draw the arc in this way. Now we have seen all the circular commands. Now I will show how to draw spline and how to use this connect command. First, I will select this spline. I have defined one point, then we can define other 2 points also. It's depend on us that how many pointed spline we want. I can draw this line in any direction if I want this. If I want like in downward direction, then I can draw this. Okay. Now I will just escape this command. This is the connect command. The use of the connect command is that we can draw the spline passing through the 2 points, or we can just connect these 2 points in this way, like I will be showing to you. Select this first point and then select this second point. So it will draw this connecting spline. Like if I draw the spline like this, now I want to join these 2 points, then I can use this connect command. So I will just select this first point and end point. So it will draw the spline between 2 points. Now we will see these commands like ellipse, parabola by focus, hyperbola by focus, and conic. Now we will see these ellipse commands like as I mentioned. So I will just select the ellipse command. Ellipse uses major and minor axis. This is the major axis and this is the minor axis. Next is parabola by focus. This requires a focus point and a direction line. So I will just click one point. I will draw the direction line and then I will click in here and then the other side. So this is how we can draw the parabola. Then we will see next, that is hyperbola by focus. This creates hyperbola based on focus parameters. Now we will see conic command. define one line and then second line and then join this point and then automatically the conic will appear, will be drawn. Similarly, define one line, define the other line, and we can draw a conic in this way. I have shown you the ellipse, parabola, hyperbola, and a conic command. Now we will just select all these and delete. Now we will see all the line commands one by one. First line, simply you can draw. If I click on double click on this line command, then I can draw multiple lines in one go. Escape. Using this infinite line command, we can draw infinite line in vertical direction, in horizontal direction. You can see here horizontal line, vertical line, and then line through 2 points. First, we have drawn this horizontal line. Now we will draw this vertical line. Then we will draw this line through 2 points. For that, we will have to define 2 points. So this and this. In this way, we can draw the infinite line. I will just undo this. Next is the bitangent line. For that, we will need two circular geometry circles. Now select this bitangent line command. Select first circle and then select second circle. So it will create a tangential line. The next is bisecting line. For that, bisecting lines means line between two lines which bisect the two lines. For that, we will draw two lines using these line commands. I will just draw these intersecting lines. Then select bisecting line command. Select the first line, then second line. It will create a line between the intersection of these two lines. Next, we will see this line normal to curve. Okay, as I have already drawn this circle, so it will work as a curve. So select this curve and it will create, and just drag in any direction and it will create this line normal to the curve. Similarly, we can draw in this direction too. In any direction you can draw this line normal to curve. This is how we have seen all these line commands. I will select all these and then just delete this line too. This is the axis. Whenever we need any axis, then we can just draw vertical, horizontal. Now we will see all the point commands one by one. First is a point by clicking, second is point by using coordinates, third is equidistant points and an intersection point and a projection point. I will explain all these point commands one by one. First, select this point command, point by clicking, and you can click in the work area anywhere, and you can create a simple point. This allows a precise numerical definition. Then we will see the points by using coordinates. As there are two types of coordinate systems, Cartesian and polar coordinates. First we will see Cartesian coordinate system. I will just define the horizontal and vertical values, and it will create the point. See, the point has been created. Similarly, we can create point using the polar coordinate system. Here just we need to define the radius value, and then I will click the angle same, so it will create the point in the working area. Now we will see equidistant point command. If you want to draw multiple points on any line or any curve at equidistance, then we can use this command. For that, first I will draw a simple line. Now I want here 5 points, so I will just click on this equidistant point commands, and then I can draw multiple points using these commands. As soon as I have clicked on this equidistant point command, this dialog box appeared. That is the equidistance point definition. Here we can define the points, how many points we want on any line. So I will just keep it 5 and click OK. So it will create 5 equidistant point. I can also change this distance if I want to change. I will just keep it 700 and click OK. So it will reflect for all these points. Then we will see the intersection point. For that, this is similar to the bisecting line command. So for that, we will draw two lines which are intersecting in nature. Select intersection point. First select this line, then second this line. It will create the point at the intersection of these two lines. Then we will see projection point command. For that, we need to draw a one arc. I will just simply draw arc. I will just zoom in so that it will be visible clearly. Select projection point. Sorry, my bad. We need a arc for projecting, and then we also need one point which we want to project on that curve. For that, we will just simply draw a one point and then select this command, projection point, and then select this point and then select this curve. So it will project this point on this curve. Whenever we want to project any point on any curve or line, then we can use this command. In this way, we have seen this profile toolbar. In the next lesson, I will explain constraint toolbar. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you like watching these videos and you want to learn other tools of the CATIA V5, then please like and subscribe.